We have Assistant Chief with the Jackson Fire Department, Joe Smith, Paramedic Supervisor with Jackson Community Ambulance, Jordan Wild, and former camp attendee and brand new firefighter, Aubrey Dean. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. So last year, your intention was to get young women, girls, interested in fire and EMS services.
Yes. You can't forget the police aspect in it as well. So 3-day camp, 1 day with the fire department, 1 day with the police department, 1 day with the EMS. It was a great turnout. I think we were just talking, we had about 30 participants last year. The participants came with enthusiasm, energy, all of those things, willingness to learn, and it gave them that safe space to show teamwork, self-reliance, resiliency, and get their hands on some of the tools and traits that that we do in this line of work.
Yeah, you had first responders representing the ambulance service, fire department, and police department. Correct. And really, I think all of your services are desperately in need of women being interested. And you told me just before the show, Jordan, that really is, it's a primary concern for JCA.
Yeah, we need as many people as we can get, and we need good, strong people to come work with us, work for us, everything. And bringing up, like I've been working side by side with her for the last couple of years when she was a cadet, and then have her coming to the camp, learning more, seeing our side of things in a different light. And then now she's a full-fledged firefighter, able to work side by side with us even more in a different capacity, and we need more of that.
It's an amazing story. Aubrey is here, and last year you were a camper, and this year you're a full-fledged firefighter.
Yep, I'm fortunate to be helping at the camp this year as a firefighter. I think it'll be very good to share my experience that I had last year and to help encourage more girls to join the field.
How did you get interested in the field?
I did like a job shadow at the Napoleon Township Fire Department, and I loved it enough that I filled out the papers to be a cadet at the end of the day and was there for about a year as a cadet, and now I'm a firefighter for Napoleon, so good experience.
And just last month you graduated from high school.
Yes, I did. Yep, Napoleon.
Amazing. Proud graduate of Napoleon High School and the Jackson Area Career Center.
Yes. Yep.
So what kind of camp, like the Career Center, you do have, it is to train first responders at the Career Center, right?
Yes, the Jackson Area Career Center has a fire and EMS academy. Through my first year there as a senior, I was able to graduate with my Fire 1, 2, and Hazmat Ops certification to make me state licensed firefighter.
I am amazed. I had no idea that a kid could graduate from high school and then immediately get a job in fire service.
Yeah, it's an amazing program out there. The lead instructor, Jason Morin, does a phenomenal job in bringing individuals in. They get the training, they get the state certifications, and they're rolling out the door with their high school diploma as well, and making them employable throughout our community and the state.
Well, Aubrey, do you know that you're not old enough to rent an Avis car, but you can drive a fire truck?
Yes, I can. Yep, I have.
That's unbelievable. Now, you have JCA females as first responders, right?
Yes, absolutely. And it's incredible that camps like this and programs like the Career Center exist now. I started at JCA when I was 19 years old. It's been...
So you too got out of Napoleon High School
Yes.
and got a job.
Yes, I did. Mine was a little more delayed because things like this didn't exist, and I kind of stumbled upon EMS and kind of just figured out how to do it as I went. And now that programs like this exist and we can get more faces in it earlier, everyone's set up for a little bit more success, a little easier.
Well, Joe, you'll remember when we had, as a community, had to search far and wide to attract talent to come to Jackson. And once they got here, it was really hard to hang on to them.
Yeah, so that's still kind of a struggle at times, but to get our local grown individuals in this line of work, giving back to their community, rendering care to their neighbors and family members, it just makes it easier for them to stay.
Yeah, plus you're familiar with everything. You know the streets, you know the places. That's what I think is really most valuable. to be working in your own hometown.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about what happens at the camp. It's 3 days?
So this year we're actually doing 4 days.
Oh, cool.
Yes, we're trying to expand a little bit more. So there's actually 2 days with the fire department, 1 day with excuse me, city police department, and 1 day with the Jackson Community Ambulance. Hopefully next year we can expand it a little bit more. But I will speak specifically on like the fire department. So we give the participants gear, doing some team working evolutions of search and rescue, climbing the tower with a charged hose line, vehicle extrication, and going up in our tower truck. So not everyone was wanting to participate in that aspect of it. I think some people were a little bit scared of the heights, but I think enough went up and had a fun time.
Well, I have been in the tower fully extended, and I hated it.
It's not for everybody.
No, it's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 11 stories.
So it's roughly about 7 stories. It's
7
95
stories.
feet straight up and down. So good vantage point. It's a great resource
Oh, yeah.
that
The
we have.
views. Okay, that's the selling point.
Yeah,
The views.
nice vantage point. Yes. Yeah.
Now, Aubrey, did you go up in the tower last
Yes,
year?
I did. That was one of my favorite parts of the camp.
So that, I mean, for the job, you've got to be able to.
Yes. Yep. And it's nice to experience it in a camp with other girls and do all of these trainings with other people your age before you're in the job, in the field, committed to it. So I think it's a good chance to kind of dip your toes in the water.
And this year, you're going to be back, but as an instructor, right?
Yes, which will be a little surreal because I know most of the kids are probably around my age, so it'll still be a little bit of a different experience, but I think it's good for everybody.
And you've been on the job for a month now?
Yes, yep, as a firefighter. Before that I was a cadet, so I do have a little experience, yep.
So what do people say when you show up on the scene?
I have had people ask me why I'm not in class or what I'm doing out in the field and not at home, but I love it, so it's worth it.
Awesome. Now, so firefighting, you learn, you get to go up in the truck and the tower. What about for JCA? What do you teach these kids?
So we're starting our day with, I've got a couple different people coming in to speak on some different aspects of JCA and of EMS as a whole. I've got some people coming in from our dispatch center to talk about it from the EMS dispatching side. And then we go through a lot of medical scenarios, get out all of our equipment. And then later towards in the afternoon, we actually have real pig heart and lungs that we bring in that we got donated so we can do, you can see, we can put a bag valve mask attached to them, we can ventilate them, you can see how the lungs work. Pig lungs are incredibly similar to human lungs, so we can see all the different things we can do to them from the inside out.
It was so popular last year, you filled all the spaces right away. Are there openings right now?
There are currently some openings, yes. We're going to try to leave the application period open until roughly July 11th and kind of see where we are standing at that point. We always have a reserve list in case if last minute some individuals back out. So if you get notification that it's full, again, keep applying and we'll try to get you in.
Cool. And last year, Aubrey, were there police and I guess areas that you weren't familiar with that you learned some new things about?
Yes, of course. There was a full day for law enforcement, and it was really exciting to, even though I knew that wasn't something I wanted to do as a career, to see that side of it because you do work so closely with the other fields, even if you're not in them. Everybody in first response works together, so to get a chance to experience it a little bit and hear more from people in that field was awesome.
Cool, and I see lunch is included, so Joe, are you going to make your famous Firehouse chili?
No, it's too warm for that. So we do have local sponsors, just like last year, donating lunch. And this camp is, some of us participants up here on stage right now, behind the scenes work that gets done, administrative staff, the local community, giving outreach to shirts and lunches, all that. It's not just our organizations, it's everybody coming together for this.
Yeah, well, thanks to everyone, Jamie, everybody at the JFD, JCA, JPD, and all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to come by and check it out.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can see photos from last year's event on JTV's website and also on the various city and JCA websites as well from last year. So sign up. Get what ages, what grades? How are we doing it?
So we're trying to get to high school, roughly
Okay.
14, 18-year-olds.
Awesome. Well, great to have you all here. Aubrey, good luck in your new job.
Thank
You've
you.
got a great department, a great chief, and thanks to all of you for being here. Joe Smith, Jordan Wild, and Aubrey Dean.